like shoot off both arms, and if you're going for shots on the arm, then you're really messing up and missing out on damage. So really you only have to spec into stomping power, so this is really not necessary. I'm just going to be doing this because the explosive crossbow, and see if it's useful in the explosive crossbow. So let's hop into a game. We're not going to be doing a public game. We're going to be doing a solo match. Now, the problem with the solo match is that I found out that there's different mechanics when it comes to the crossbow and projectile weapons in general.
When there's evil to be defeated and Scotty is already taken, I'm your man.
So, we're also going to be testing out damage numbers as well. Hopefully we can find a Blunderbuss as well, just to see if it's a better weapon overall. People think the Blunderbuss is better, and rightfully so. It does a ton of damage. It's hit scan. It's easier to use. But the crossbow for Ed has a faster reload. And I'm wondering to myself, does this make this weapon viable for Ed? And the reason I'm talking about Ed is because I think Ed is a wonderful character, but does he have anything in his kit to help him in the end game besides just RNG? So Necromancer is the perfect one to test this against.
I know now what I have unleashed onto this earth, and that I will die for my transgression. If you're hearing this, the future is in your hands. Follow these instructions to the letter.
Also, there was a chest up there.
There are several pieces of a map hidden nearby. Gather them to ascertain the location of the lost pages of the Necronomicon and Kandarian Dagger. You'll need them.
If it swings, it stings.
I know nobody plays this mode, and a demon is here already. That's fine.
Draw nigh, friends.
I'm not really worried about that. I'm just looking for a certain weapon here. Now, in AI mode, to have the AIs heal themselves, you actually have to mark Shemps.
I've discovered my new favorite beverage.
Let's pick this up. And you can actually order them to go places as well. So if you, like...
I've discovered something quite interesting.
They head over there.
Hey, got a fire going here.
Oh, thank you. It's not like I wanted that. Nope. Also, if you request ammo, they will drop you ammo, but they'll only drop you one bullet, which I think is so weird. So here's our first crossbow.
If anything can kill them,
The
they should do
explosive.
it.
Now I don't. Oh, actually, I want to use the regular crossbow.
That's more my style.
Your team has located the first piece of the map. A solid first step.
And watch here. I'll ask for ammo.
Who's got some ammo for Ola and Kentley?
Look at that. One bullet.
It's really not too bad.
So unfortunately, they do pick up ammo as well, but they don't drop it for you. So you have to be quick on picking up ammo, so the AI doesn't pick it up.
A quick breather, and then
I'm just gonna pick up all ammo types too, just to do some damage testing as well. Now I could do just like get in a car and just leave them. That's fine,
beacon in the darkness.
but I'm not really worried about it. I want to max out my range too. I heard Flawless. Sorry, there is a glare on the TV I'm using. So first unit, perfect. So, oop, missed. 1,670, but that's not gonna be the max damage we're gonna do.
Start a fire.
There we go. Our first legendary chest. What is it? It's a shotgun. So yeah, we're not gonna grab that. Normally we would.
A bit sweet, but the effects are instantaneous.
Okay. I should just do damage testing with a regular crossbow, because I'm not guaranteed to find like a blue or higher blunderbuss.
I've discovered my new favorite beverage. Huh. It's really not too bad.
Very hard to see, unfortunately.
I will certainly seek out more of them.
Perfect. So as you saw, you want to aim a little bit above the head and to the left. So we got 1,600 damage there. Around that damage. So how can I... Here, so when I mark out shimps like that, they'll heal with it, I think.
Sheen of light will cast thy face.
Yeah. I guess they're not gonna get that. Okay. Another legendary chest. So
I have a master's in maiming.
1,974
and a PhD
from
in
up
pain.
close. That's 20% more damage there. And there's the explosive crossbow
really
that
not
we
too
were looking
bad.
for.
You have obtained another section of the map. Surely, luck is on your side.
I'm going to be showing the damage numbers you get with the explosive crossbow and why it's not good. Even with that, like if you want to use it, you need to be using it with the pharmacy? Yeah, okay. So you have to two-shot elites, even with a legendary explosive crossbow, with that. And in this way, it's not very good. You have to get a headshot. Like this is the only time it's good. It's 483 damage though for a body shot. I'm not going to disarm traps here because I want the unit to run into the units. Just so I can show you like how much is a headshot does. A headshot does
revealing the location of the lost pages of the
kill
Necronomicon
an
and
elite.
Pandarian
So
dagger.
1,086.
They are key to your success.
And this is a legendary.
A beacon in the dark.
So really? That's it? A blue sub? That's kind of cool. So unfortunately, it's kind of hard.
Nightmare. Once and for all.
So if I had a regular crossbow, that would have definitely destroyed the flowers with one shot. And because special is so hard to find, I feel the explosive crossbow is not very good. Not to mention the blast radius. It's a single target. The crossbow is a single target DPS weapon. And the explosive crossbow kind of makes up for it, but with a blast radius. But in reality, a grenade launcher would be better. So I feel the explosive crossing, even at the legendary level, is pointless. And the reason is because as a hunter, you want to be maximizing your damage. You have the potential to do the most damage. And yet,
Associate professors of ancient history do it.
you're significantly nerfing your damage. Like a Scotty would be better in this situation than an explosive crossbow. I mean, it is kind of nice. You could just shoot the shield there, but when it's a possessed unit, it's not gonna die. You need to be going for headshots as a hunter. So I'm kind of opening up every chest here, because I'm looking for a blunderbuss as well. This is okay, perfect. One more special here. I could just spam I need special, but I don't just want one bullet, you know? You hate to see it. Please don't take my special. Okay, good, it's my long. Okay. That's cool. Normally I just drop down there, but like I said, I'm looking for a blunderbuss. Sometimes it's just over here. If you want to go know where like all the chest locations are, a good way to find out is by playing Demon or by playing Hunter Ash. This is kind of why I feel like they had a missed opportunity here. With Ed, you should be the one that can see through walls. He's the archaeologist, not Hunter Ash. Okay, come on. Where am I? Okay, I'm getting lucky now. But not blunderbuss lucky. Just use our belly. And okay. So as you see, top. If I just aim at the head, I'm gonna miss. You gotta aim a little bit to the left of it. So the repeating crossbow is very bad. I'll show you that real quick. You burn through ammo so quickly that it's just... And special so hard to find. Not to mention it's the only weapon this is good on is Amanda. 264. Now think about that on a possessed unit. 714. The explosive crossbow does more. Let me guess, she picked it up. She did pick it up.
Fires that.
Jesus. So we're gonna use the hand cannon for the rest of this, unfortunately. So we're gonna be going through
all manner of evil spirits will sense their imminent doom
legendary
and attack accordingly.
Ooh, perfect. This is the crossbow you want. Now, this isn't the right damage, right? 688 and 1,200. And the reason that is because Flatus is up. So they have a damage reduction of 33%. So we're
Collection of the
gonna...
Kandarian dagger has begun. This represents a grave threat to the evil dead. Be prepared
Oh my
to
god.
do battle.
Can you... Yeah, there we go. 1,843, and that's from that distance. Right? We'll do significantly more if we aim forward. 983 for body shot.
I'm the masters of maiming, And a PhD in pain.
You waste a hell of a lot of ammo. Less ammo with this. So we're just gonna wait. Is this trapped? Nope.
This drink's got otherworldly properties.
Why did he summon that? Oh my god, he's probably summoning things up there. The AI. It happens from time to time. Like when you're facing AI. He could be even summoning in the wall. The AI is right there.
Watch your map. I marked something.
That's fantastic. Okay, see? 1,200. So see how the explosive crossbow is better in her hands than mine? Once again, it was summoned up there. The AI has like multiple...
I feel a lot safer.
So he can possess a unit and summon things at the same time, the AI. So it's much different than going up against a actual person. So for this next point, I'm gonna abandon these guys.
A quick breather,
And
then I need to keep moving. Hey,
so
got a fire
dumb, I
going
can't
here.
touch. There we go.
Living have
I'm
seized
gone.
the Kandarian dagger.
Sorry
We're one step
guys.
closer to defeating the
I
spirits
need to
of
do
the
damage testing. Let's see. So see how I was kind of at head level, but it didn't count? Not a blunderbuss. Unfortunate. That's the explosive crossbow again. I don't want him to catch up to me because I want him to summon something first.
The lost pages of the Necronomicon have been activated.
Perfect and elite.
Steel yourself for battle.
So as you see, how I'm aiming, I can't aim at neck level. 2,211. Now this is 2,155. Now the reason that was because, yep, one shot. You have to aim a little bit above their head and to the left to get the headshot. So hopefully he possesses something here, so... Ooh, boss. Perfect. Now, 4,200. 1,300. 3 shots. With the crossbow. I mean, this is a legendary crossbow, so you can't take all these damage into consideration. But the fact that you get 3 shot... Now think... 2 shot and elite. Think if you had an Annie or a Ruby buffing you, right? A P5 Annie, a P1 Ruby with this crossbow. How much damage would you be doing? Now it is hard to shoot possessed units, so I'm gonna be asking spamming ammo now. Now I can't ask this every second. Nope. I didn't wait long enough. So the potential for the crossbow damage is a lot. And I think it could have the potential to out-DPS the Blunderbuss with the right build and the right team composition. Honestly, I'm very lucky in this game. I got a legendary crossbow, but like you just one-shot everything. I mean, you could do the same thing with the Blunderbuss, obviously, but once you get very good with the crossbow, I feel like it could be a better weapon than the Blunderbuss on Ed. Let me be clear about this. With Ed, I think the crossbow is viable. I don't want to be. I want to be very clear on that. I think the crossbow and
you now possess the lost pages
any other
and
character
Kandarian dagger
is awful.
and must face
But as you
the
can see with Ed, I'm
darkness.
reloading pretty fast.
I
I'm
wish you
able
the
to
best of luck.
way faster than I would a Blunderbuss. Okay, pick that up. And unfortunately, I'm just not getting Blunderbuss, but that's fine. So as you see, a little bit above the head. You don't want to aim straight at the head. Look at that. Machetes galore.
Come, share in me like that.
Let's see if they use that. So they're not going to use that. Okay. They can go. Oh, you have the regular machete. Come on, what are you doing? Pick that up. Mia. Oh, that's unfortunate. That'd be hilarious. An AI. Mia just downing me after she gets possessed. That would be so funny. Do I think you could one-shot Evil Ash? I mean, obviously you didn't have Gladys there, but if you have Support Ash on your team, that marks Evil Ash. The reason I didn't say Support Ash is because I wanted the full kill to come from Ed. So I think it will take 2 shots, 2 headshots with Ed, with the crossbow, to kill Evil Ash, a boss unit. That's crazy to think about. Oh. No. See, I was aiming right at his head and I hit the shield. So you have to aim up a little bit above. And sometimes the crossbow has some funny mechanics. If the units are too close to you, it'll act like the unit isn't there, and it'll go right through the unit. As you see, I'm aiming for the head, and so I miss. There's a significant drop, even at point blank range. You need to aim at the top of the helmet there. Like right? Oh, no. What's that possessing it? Look at that, one shot. So like right at the top of the dome there. Oh, Mia's still possessed over there. She's going in with that machete. So I truly think that, look at that, I hit the unit and shot her at the same time. Come on. Like I said, the mechanics of this crossbow are a little bit crazy in close quarters.
Once and for all.
So let's see how many shots it takes to
There's
kill
no
Evil
doubt
Ash.
the demon will attempt to destroy
with
the
Plautus.
completed Necronomicon. We must
Oh,
not
that's-
allow it.
So about 4 shots. Yes, man, just stare at that. Nothing. So you could literally just out damage the damage reduction of Plautus with the crossbow. And like I said, you just need a little bit above. A little above their head. So about right there. So on Cheryl, just like right there.
I'm hit. Don't shoot.
And you see that gets a headshot. So you want it a little bit above or a little bit to the left. And the reason you want a little bit to the left on Necro is because of the shields. But at the same time, you could even do a little bit higher than that. Oh, I'm almost dead. Yeah.
Deadly is back in the fight. I need ammo.
Can I have one
Don't
bullet?
make me beg.
Thank you for one bullet.
I swear, Professor Novi, we'll make this right.
Oh, let me tell him to go over there.
Damn, I'm
And I'm out
out of ammo.
of ammo. Oh man, that's unfortunate. So this was why in an earlier video I talked about how I feel like Ed is part of the best team comp. It's just because of his weapon mastery and his ability to give legendary weapons to the rest of his team as well. As you see, we had two legendary machetes for that
If you've
Mia,
reached this point in my
and
recordings, beyond
the blacksmith
all
could have used the
reason,
other one as
I
well.
choose to believe you've
So he
closed the
benefited from it as
portal.
well. So
Mankind will never know
if you had a
what you've
Ruby
avoided,
and a P5
but
Annie
you and I do.
and a P1 Ruby,
Yes, yes.
the damage
I
output
did
you
it.
could put out with
Touchdown, Gatley. I am the Beastmaster.
the crossbow would be ridiculous. You could like 2-shot boss units. I feel like you have the potential in that. And unfortunately, this is kind of very hard to test because you need people on your team that have a P5 Annie, a P1 Ruby. You need a lot of support to kind of have this team comp going. So I think it's kind of still balanced. Because people would really complain about it, you know? And you don't really hear people complaining about the crossbow. And I think it's because people don't know how to use it properly. And they use the wrong crossbow. The repeating crossbow does so little damage. The only good thing about it is that you can shoot a lot of stuff. So you can burn through bosses, right? With a repeating crossbow. But you could use less ammo with a regular crossbow. And have the same time to kill. So, in this way, the repeating crossbow is practically useless except for Amanda. The explosive crossbow also doesn't really put out enough damage to be really viable for a hunter to use. In that situation against Necro, I think Ruby would benefit more from an explosive crossbow than Ed. And I wouldn't even tell her to use an explosive crossbow. I tell her to use a grenade launcher. Plus she has her Aura Blast anyways, so that's all you really need to deal with all the units is just her Aura Blast. And you being the singular, focus for the Possess unit. So, yeah, that's kind of my thought on the crossbow and how to aim the crossbow, the potential of the crossbow. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, I know it was only versus AI, but I feel like this is the only true way to kind of like take the time to really show how to use the crossbow. So, thank you for watching the video.